This is one of mine, and it was going to be a song, but it's quite long, and I just thought it might be better to just sort of speak it with a rhythm, kind of like a rap. I've never done a rap. Don't really write rap, but it seems to make it work better like this. And it's about any of us who are in or have ever been in a relationship, and the little things that we say, especially things like "you always," "you never." That's the title. All the words, right, some of this is from personal experience, some of it is from observation of others, and some of it's from just stuff you sort of read and hear about how things are between people who are close together, but there's always the conflict, isn't there? And some of the words, the lines, could be spoken by either side of the divide. You can work it out, I'm sure. You always do this, you always say that, you never listen to me, and that's a fact. You never tidy up, you always leave a mess, you never even notice when I wear a brand new dress. That could be either sex, of course. You all got secrets. You always leave the lights on, never turn the taps off. You always think you're dying when all you've got's a silly cough. You never press the right buttons when you're using the remote. I know what I'm doing. No, you don't, it's just a joke. Why do we need 45 episodes of Repair Shop anyway? You never pay attention, you never hear me out. You turn and cock a deafen, then you wonder why I shout. You never close the door. Were you born inside a barn? And you never put the bins out when it's your bloody turn. The bins. The divorce lawyer's friend. You always say I'm speeding when I'm doing 33. You tell me where to park when I planned it to a T. You always drive for miles because you despise NCP. You never want to pay the council when it's only 50p. If I told you once, I've told you a million times. Don't exaggerate. You never want to go shopping, or you do it with a frown. You never check the petrol gauge, however far it's down. You always pull the duvet up of your side of the bed, and you always say I'm hiding when I'm working in the shed. Doing something very important for our house. You always leave your shoes on when you walk inside our house. You always wear your slippers outside in the rain. Where's your nouse? You never check your phone, so when I call you can't receive it. Or it's buried in your handbag, so deep you can't retrieve it. Handbag? What is all that stuff in there? You always want to leave the house an hour before we meet. Then you decide you need a pee, just when I've agreed. You always roll your eyes when I'm chatting to a friend. You say we're talking twaddle, and it drives you round the bend. What about me? You drive me up the wall. That's much more dangerous. You always treat me kindly. You always laugh at my jokes. You never put me down, never put a stick between my spokes. Not euphemism. You always praise my efforts and put up with all my doubts. Never complain about my strange ways, my funny ins and outs. You're always there for me, and I know you'll never leave. And we both always know what we truly believe. So please don't say you always or you never every time. It's a sin, it's a lie, it's a shame, it's a crime. For as long as we've got, and we won't be here forever, there's always a void, always. Let's never say never.